Hi, this is Dave Tobey at SoftSlate. I want to give a quick demo right now on the two options for doing tax processing in SoftSlate, the default basic tax rate processor and the new integration with the AvaTax online tax processing service. I'm going to show this through the demo store in the admin area. We've assumed you've logged in here. The tax configuration all happens underneath the menu here under tax configuration. Let's start with the global tax settings. Here's where you're going to see the two different options for handling taxes. The one that is enabled by default is the basic tax rate processor, and the new one down here, the AvaTax processor. Let's start taking a quick look at the basic tax rate processor. You could set up basic tax rates. Essentially, it's a manual tax rate table that you can define here under the basic tax rates menu item here. I've just thrown in a few tax rates here for my hometown, Schenectady, New York, and started out with an 8.0 tax rate for New York State, and then I've added a couple postal codes for Schenectady County, which has its own tax rate of 0.75%, and you can set these to accumulate. So when somebody comes into the store and orders from one of these postal codes, it'll add the 8% because it matches on the New York, and it'll add the 0.75 because it matches on the postal code. And so you can see that when you go through checkout, I've got a cart here, and you submit your information. On the confirmation screen, we get a tax rate here. This is an 8.5% tax rate total for this particular order. And that's all well and good. You can get pretty sophisticated with this, and for 99% of the stores out there, 99% of the users, it's going to be quite accurate. But there are a couple problems. First of all, Schenectady County only has a portion of the 12305 postal code. That postal code goes off into other counties. So it's not a precise delineation. In addition, there might be other jurisdictions. There might be transportation districts and so on. And that's where AvaTax really shows its strength. I'm going to switch over to AvaTax right now. AvaTax basically maintains a database of these jurisdictions and what their tax rates are, and can tell the system in real time exactly what the tax rate should be. You can see in the AvaTax settings, we do need to establish an account with AvaTax. That's done separately through the Avalara website. Enter in some of the account information here, and also your point of origin here, so it knows where your shipments are coming from. And once that's set up, if we go back and now with AvaTax enabled, go through the checkout process again, here's a slightly different tax rate. It knows about something that I don't know in terms of how that tax should be computed, and that's why it's coming up with a slightly different rate and a more accurate rate. And that's basically in a nutshell the two options that you have available. Again, the basic tax rate, which comes with SoftSlate and is enabled by default, and the new AvaTax integration. I hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching.